Honolulu is one of the few American cities to have a new rail transit line under construction, and I bet you didn't even know about it. In this video, I'll be talking about the system's history, where it's going, and a ton of other information on it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and become a channel member if you enjoyed the video and want to support the channel. The line started construction in February of 2011 after almost half a decade of planning. Well, actually, plans for a mass transit line to connect Honolulu's urban center with outlying areas began in the 1960s, but funding wasn't approved until 2005. To me, this sounds like a similar issue to what happened here in New York with the 2nd Avenue subway. The line was proposed as an option to alleviate the traffic problems within the city, something I think more American cities should follow. Los Angeles. Studies for the line started in 1968 and continued into the early 1980s when President Ronald Reagan cut off funding for all upcoming mass transit projects, which led the mayor of Honolulu at the time, Eileen Anderson, to cancel the project. The rail project, named HART, short for Honolulu Area Rapid Transit, was restarted in 1986, but yet again stopped in 1992. Fast forwarding to the early 2000s, after a proposed BRT line as an interim solution, Mufi Hanneman, who was at the time the mayor of Honolulu, began the Honolulu High Capacity Transit Corridor Project, or HHCTCP, which was the island's fourth attempt at building a mass transit system operating in a dedicated right-of-way. The first formal study was released in late 2006, comparing the cost and benefits of a fixed guideway system to an expanded bus system, an even further expanded bus system, and improvements to the existing bus system. Yeah, great comparisons. The report recommended construction of the fixed guideway system, which was obviously the best choice. Between 2006 and early 2011, an environmental review and financial study were released, where it was noted that the project would likely experience a cost overrun of almost $2 billion over the already high $5.3 billion price tag, making an already expensive project even more expensive. Normal for American cities. Finally, in 2011, ground broke on the line at the site of the future East Kapolei Station after almost half a century of proposals. Various issues have plagued the construction of the line, such as early wear on some of the track crossings, burial issues, and the opening date being pushed back due to the ongoing pandemic. The line will be about 20 miles long with 21 stations. The first two sections, stretching almost 11 miles with 9 stations between East Kapolei and Pearl Highlands and Aloha Stadium, are scheduled to be opened this year. The final two sections, stretching over 9 miles with 12 stations between Aloha Stadium and Middle Street and Ala Moana Center, are scheduled to be opened in 2031, almost a decade from now. In addition to this, there are 4 more extensions, set to extend the system both further east and west. However, they aren't funded yet, and there is no word on when or if it will be. The line will run almost fully on elevated guideways, similar to what's seen on the SkyTrain network in Vancouver and the Tren Urbano in San Juan. Tell me if you would like to see a video on the Tren Urbano in the comment section below. Unlike those networks, however, stations along this line will feature platform screen doors, making it the first system in America to have them. It is estimated that, when complete, the trains will carry more than 6,000 people per hour and almost 120,000 daily riders, between the times of 4 a.m. and midnight. Fares will cost $275, and the system will support the current hollow smart cards used on the bus system. The line will use fully automated 256-foot 4-car trains, constructed through a joint venture between Ansaldo Breda and Ansaldo STS, which were acquired by Hitachi Rail in 2015. As with the aforementioned platform screen doors, this will be the first metro system in America to be fully driverless. Each car will be 64 feet long, with 36 seats, and a total capacity of 195 people per car. The rolling stock will initially include 24 car sets. They will be powered by a third rail electrification system. Now, I really like the livery on this train. It's simple, yet not too simple, like some of the plain stainless steel car designs we see across America. It's not like I don't like the stainless steel designs, but it is nice to change it up every once in a while. I have high hopes for Honolulu's new LRT line. I think it is a huge improvement over some of the commuter subway lines we see in cities like Atlanta, DC, and San Francisco. Despite the cost overruns, I don't see many issues with this system, and it really shows that America is finally moving into the 21st century when it comes down to transit. I really hope more American cities start to follow their lead, especially those who don't currently have a subway or light metro system like Houston and Portland. Anyways, what do you think about Honolulu's new LRT system? Tell me your thoughts down below. I'll catch all of you in the next video. Happy rail fanning, everyone.